Welcome, welcome, welcome to the ultimate triathlon of brain games, playground games, and e-gaming and esports. I'm Roman Sudan Montego. This is the Ocean Bowl Games Steam XR Sports Championship. Brought to you by universities at Shady Grove and powered by AstraZeneca.
What makes the difference to our health? Let's start with the earth beneath our feet. Because the health of our planet is connected to our own health. Take the air we breathe. Illness is worsening with pollution. The rising temperatures we feel, increasing risks from existing health conditions. Climate impacts often hitting the vulnerable the hardest. But through partnership, we can transform healthcare. Sectors working together locally, countries collaborating globally, innovating to create ever more accessible medicines, building a more equitable and sustainable future with health systems ready to serve billions of lives. Lives as unique as their own genetic blueprints, revealing patterns and insights, genetic clues that human ingenuity is uncovering, amplified by pioneering technologies, progressing our understanding of disease. Diseases that scientists are deciphering with the help of AI, advancing treatments that could transform lives. Science is bringing people together, exploring a world of connections, making a big difference.
Roaming the halls of Ocean Bowl 2025, you never know who you're going to run into. Like, for instance, I just ran into Jay, our lovable mascot, and I've run into our champions of the Baltimore 2025 Ocean Games, but like 2/3 of XPG. So please introduce yourselves and tell me how you've been enjoying yourself or what you've been doing since the last time I saw you.
Hi. Hello, I am Josiah Green, and I am having so much fun so far.
What's your favorite event so far?
Even though we haven't really gone to that part yet, I like science.
Okay.
And engineering.
Okay. And your name and what's your favorite thing so far?
My name is Aiden Smith. My favorite thing so far probably in math hoops because it's one of the games that's actually challenging to me. So I like it, and I like the tournament. Really, it's pretty good.
Okay, so are you trying to go for a repeat of your win from last time?
I mean, we'll try. We'll try.
Like, do you see any competition so far? Anybody that you're worried about and think like might give you a little bit of trouble?
To be honest, no.
I love that confidence. How about you?
For me, I didn't see everybody yet, so
Okay.
if I see somebody who does have a thing, I'm confident like that we're going to get up there, but we still have some learning and stuff to do yet.
Okay. I like that you're cautious but optimistic. That's the way to be. That's how winners roll. And so we are looking for big things from XPG. Thank you so much for taking time out to speak with us. And stay tuned.
At the Ocean Bowl Games, students explore STEM expos led by our esteemed partners, giving them hands-on exposure to real careers and opportunities. As they visit each expo, they earn badges that convert into points, from interactive labs to experiences like learning labs, escape rooms, learning, discovery, and fun, powered by Steam.
There will be some highlighted boxes. Click on any of them and start moving them around with your fingertips. So, use the laser.
Fellas, go to help the team. Go help the team. Help the team.
Now, we're going to do some math together, guys. You guys can do this in your head. You're not getting the calculator. 165 plus 80. Someone tell me what that is. 245. Good job, mathematician. Minus 10. 235. 235. Minus 38. You guys got this.
Yeah.
197. There we go. 197. Perfect, guys. So now we know what our
have heard of escape rooms with many themes. Haunted mansion, creepy dungeon, but never one that is health affiliated. But yet you find something new every day at Ocean Bowl Games. So this escape room is called the Breakaway Box Body Systems, and I just watched a gaggle of excited kids figure out how to bring down someone's glucose, their glucose, because they were a diabetic patient. So it involved math, it involved a little bit of augmented reality, all the things that you want to see in a STEAM program, a little bit of art because there's graphics and a robot and teamwork. So the class had to come together, work together, and solve it, and hopefully they learned a little bit about diabetes and diabetes management. But I tell you, the energy when they got down to the wire and they beat that time and got that code in, woo! Like, I wish I could bottle that type of energy and just sell it, like just for us elders. Like, I need that type. Like, instead of just drinking all the Coca-Cola and all the sugar I just ate, I could just bottle that. But that will probably give me the diabetes that will bring me back into this escape room. So now maybe I shouldn't do that. But a lesson was learned here and fun was had.
More about your experience at Ocean Bowl Games 2025 this year.
This is amazing. I mean, we are so impressed at everything they've done, and the kids are great. Like, they come over, they're respectful,
right,
and they're having a great time doing all our stuff, because this is one of our mid-fidelity mannequins. Mm-hmm. They listen to heart rate, they can listen to the lungs, and then we have our sound trainers, which they can listen to vomiting, which is always fun for kids, right?
Wow.
And so yeah, it sort of introduces them at the beginning, kind of stuff we do.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, what's your word to parents to get their kids more involved and aware of STEM and careers like nursing?
Get out there and encourage them. I mean, we want to have them get up here. We have a nursing shortage.
Right.
So let's get them in here. Let's get them to, and the thing about nursing, which we do a lot, you can do anything.
Right.
We have technology, we have school nursing, we have research nursing, we have in the hospital nursing. Education, which
right.
we do.
Right.
So it is a field that you can do anything you want to do.
Amazing.
And so that's the beauty of it.
Well, we thank you so much for being here. We're so excited that University at Shady Grove is hosting us this year. Stay tuned for more. Check their website for feedback, and shout out to Steam Your Dreams and Creative Mindset Productions for the wonderful work they're doing here at University at Shady Grove, Ocean Bowl Games 2025.
We're here in the exhibit area of Ocean Bowl Games, where there is a whole bunch of STEAM-based fun here. So right now you see a bunch of our kids playing with Legos and some straw-like figures making creations. And you might say, what does that have to do with STEAM? It has a lot to do, because engineering, you're building, you're creating. So I'm actually here with Phil, who's going to walk us through the purpose of this exhibit.
Well, the purpose of the exhibit is, as you said, to get the kids into particularly engineering and problem solving. I've spoken to many, many engineers over the years who say their gateway into science and engineering was Legos and building toys like these. So I brought some here and I lay it out. I don't bring the sets where you have instructions. I want the kids to use their imagination, because that's another key component of STEM is your imagination. And kids are natural builders. People don't think so. They think sometimes you have to teach them, but you don't need to teach them how to build. You just give them some things to do, they do it, and they come up with some amazing things.
You heard it here first. All you have to do is just give a child the space to create, and you'll get amazing things.
Today, we're at University at Shady Grove for Ocean Bowl Games 2025. I'm your shoutcaster, Howard Arjan. Today, we have the wonderful, incredible Fulton Bank sponsoring for the second year. Hello.
Hello.
Please tell us, how's had your experience been for the second year with Ocean Bowl Games at
This
University?
has been awesome.
Yeah.
Like, so 2 weeks ago we were in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're at the University's of Shady Grove. Mm-hmm. Awesome space. I'm excited just to be here, to see the kids here from Montgomery County participating. They're engaged. We're really smart.
Yeah. So,
really smart kids.
So tell me, you're giving away some really cool things, some tools, some teaching tools.
Yeah.
What is this about, and what's its importance to the youth?
So this particular book right here is just a coloring book that's really going to teach our young people about saving money, different tips on things that they can do to learn different vocabulary terms and things of that nature. Have some fun while they're learning about money.
Yeah, and tell us what you're doing in the community, because I know you're a big wig. She's the vice president. So tell us what you do at Fulton Bank and how you all support the community.
Yes, I am the community outreach officer for Fulton Bank, and the work that I do is really to push our Fulton Forward initiative into the community.
Okay.
We have 4 pillars that we focus on: affordable housing and home ownership, job training and workforce development, financial education, and economic empowerment.
Wonderful.
And so we do all of this work really to connect with our underserved communities, really helping them to gain those financial skills, create that legacy and plan for themselves, making sure that our young people and our older people are saving money, right? So we talk a lot about savings, and we do all this work really to change lives for the better.
That's great.
Yeah.
And lastly, how can we get in contact with you and your bank so we can have you at other events around the community?
Well, you guys can reach out to me directly. dwaldron@fultonbank.com.
All right, well, thank you for being here.
Yes.
Again, we have an amazing time at the beautiful University at Shady Grove in Rockville, Maryland, supported by Steam Your Dreams Ocean Bowl Games 2025. Check us out online, Steam XR Sports, for all the footage, and you'll see Dion herself engaging with the students. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on our next shout out.
Employers have been kind of disappointed with recent graduates, not because of their technical skills, but because of the career readiness, or what they used to call soft skills, that they're lacking. Not being able to communicate effectively, not being able to work in teams or work with diverse groups of people. These little things that are hard to learn in a classroom. And so the question became, how do you help solve this problem? And so one of the ways we came up with this pathway program, where we work with students, again, starting at 16 years old, help them, one, learn about the different pathways, so computer science, mechanical engineering, or biotechnology. We call it translational life science technology. And then along the way, give them experiential learning opportunities, internships, opportunities to do research projects, things like that, so they can practice and grow along the way as they earn their academic skills, that they normally already have. It's the other skills that kind of get lost in the shuffle. So we're just trying to make sure that by the time they graduate, that they're not just going out into the world with a degree, but that they're career ready. Now, the only prerequisite is that we have an agreement with Baltimore City. I'm from Baltimore City. We have a agreement with Montgomery County Public Schools.
Okay.
So students who join in high school or under 18 must be Montgomery County Public School students. But we also accept students from community colleges. So right now that is mainly Montgomery College, but we are spreading to places like Frederick Community College, Howard Community College. So if you're in high school right now, the prerequisite is you have to be an MCPS student. But if you're not in high school, as long as you are interested in transferring here, because that's one thing about this university, this campus, everyone here is a transfer student for their last 2 years of college. You can get your associate's degree anywhere you want, and then come here for your major courses. And then, I don't know if you can see this, but this is a big deal that we try to make sure our students understand. This is if you were to go to, let's say, UMD for 4 years, and at $100-something thousand. And if you were to go here, you go to community college first, 2 years transfer, you're paying a fraction of what someone who goes to live on campus would pay. And it's the same exact degree. It does not say Shady Grove on it. It would say UMBC on it, just like the students who go in Catonsville.
So there you have it. If you are a STEAM candidate and you want to learn the soft skills like communication, which is really key, working with teams, this is the place to go. And on top of that, you will save yourself a pretty penny because you're going to be a transfer student and you'll finish your degree here and it won't say anything less than University of Maryland. So this is a very viable program that if you're in the area and you're 16 and looking to go to college, you might want to check this out.
Hi, this is Roman Sudan. I am the founder of Steam Your Dreams. I'm here with Wanderly. Can you tell us more about you? And I asked you a wonderful question just a few minutes ago. Can you explain to me, what was your journey like as a 10-year-old to get to the point of working with fermentation science?
So I was answering you. So since I was a kid, I mean, when I was a kid, I was very interested in understanding the science behind things. I remember seeing my mom like putting all the ingredients to make a cake, and then that cake would turn out so good. So I was like, okay, so why, like, what's happening here? Like, why if I combine flour with egg, like, why do I get that cake?
Talk to us a little bit more about why fermentation is important to know it. Talk to us about things we probably didn't even know about. For instance, AstraZeneca is a partner pharmaceutical. They develop vaccines, and this wonderful infographic you have here. I'll just kind of hold it up.
Okay. All right. So basically, fermentation science is the study of all the biochemical processes you would use microorganisms such as yeast and bacteria to produce valuable products, such as we have here in this chart. Beverages such as beer, wine, kimchi, fermented vegetable foods. But also, a lot of times people think that fermentation is just food, but it's not just food. So vaccines, insulin, so you have to actually use the fermentation technique to produce those products as well. So fermentation is a big area, especially now that a lot of people have been, maybe they have some sort of dietary restriction, so they don't want to consume or gluten-free, or if they don't want to consume animal proteins, for example.
Vegan.
Yeah, they want to. So there are ways that you can produce products using vegetable resources through fermentation, so that we can actually replace animal proteins. They were coming to the table, and I had this picture here of a pepperoni pizza, and what I asked them was which food ingredient is not fermented. So they had to identify what was the only food ingredient that's not fermented here, and so they learned that pepperoni is fermented, cheese is fermented, the pizza crust is fermented, and then some kids guess, and they are like, oh, the tomato sauce is the only thing that's not fermented. And I tell them, like, yeah, and we don't want that to be fermented, otherwise it would taste really bad. So this is just an example to show them how fermentation is present in our lives, and yeah, so they can learn a little bit about what we do here.
It's starting to get loud. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you coming through. I'm gonna close out by saying this: read the label, watch what you put in your body. If you can't say the name, then don't really put that in your body. Please don't. We think about not only financial health, but just health in general. So thank you again so much. Thank you, USG. Thank you, AstraZeneca.
The only, the man, the myth, the legend, MC Dialect, who is one of the co-founders of Pockets Change.
So we get folks to de-stress themselves. We talk about the history of these systems, because a lot of times these financial things are not our faults. Once we get that part and we forgive ourselves, then we use the arts to figure out what we're doing and spread the word so we can share this knowledge with the community. First, the statistics say that we actually do a lot better than we give ourselves credit for.
Oh, snap.
Then, in fact, minority communities in many cases do better than non-minority communities in terms of dealing with our finances. Oftentimes, it's not that we're not smart enough, it's that we don't have the access and we don't have the confidence because we've been told and beat down our whole lives about it. That's also why we use the arts, so we can give ourselves that kind of efficacy, as they like to say in education. Efficacy means the belief that you can do something and the will to get it done. And that's what we're trying to do, because you can learn all the facts, figures, and formulas, but if you don't believe that you can achieve, then you're not gonna. Now, the more that we talk to each other, the more that we share things, the more that we're vulnerable, real, that's why we talk about the creativity allows us to get real and to get vulnerable, the more we'll be able to make money, save money, and share it with the people who matter to us the most.
And that's where dollars make sense.
Blah.
We're here at the University at Shady Grove, representing Black Meta Agency. We're here to expose the students to the world of STEM and careers virtually in the metaverse. What do? We allow students to experience parts of the communities, workforce simulations like nursing, foster care, construction, forklift, and more. So if you're interested in having your students expose themselves to the vast world of careers and different communities around the country, check us out at bmaweb3.com. Here at University at Shady Grove, Ocean World Games 2025. Mr. Howard Arjan with Ocean Bowl Games 2025 at Universities at Shady Grove. Today, we have some incredible things to share with you all. We're with the University of Maryland Cyber Physical Systems and Engineering program. And we have Mr. Mel Gomez, who's going to give us an experience of a lifetime with technology. Mr. Gomez, how are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
And so please tell us about the program.
Okay, so the program in general is a engineering degree offered by the Clark School of Engineering at the University of Maryland. That's the flagship campus.
Great.
What we have is Cyber Physical Systems Engineering, which is CPSC, but most people would like to think of us as cool people serving everyone. And
so tell us more about the cool things you're doing, because I was blown away with your sign language robot. So I want to know a little more about the robotics and the displays for the students, and just give us a demo on screen.
All right, very good.
So let's start with the far left. Thanks so much. Let's start with the far left to T9. We like to show T9. It's a market product that you can buy on Amazon or buy on the internet, but it's very cool because T9 over here has 22 servo motors, and those motors, I'm going to pull T9 a little bit closer, those motors allow T9 to move very flexibly. So as a result of that is being able to do push-ups, or being able to, pump your chest, move your joints back and forth. We'll have T9 dance a little bit here. And you'll notice the 22 servo motors across T9's body allow T9 to just have this flexible range of motion. And so we teach students that you as an engineer can use these servo motors, program through software, have a network connect the device or whatever you're programming with software on your phone, and create something like T9 yourself. If we're moving a little to the right now, my right, we can talk about something that we have currently. Needs a repair because it's been in such great use the last couple of days at the Ocean Bowl Games. But it's a machine that plays rock, paper, scissors with students. And so the Arduino in there will pull the strings, and you'll go rock, paper, scissors, and then on random command, it'll choose rock, paper, or scissors. The hand was 3D printed in our labs, and it's another great example of what you can build with a little bit of ingenuity, 3D printing, and cyber physical systems engineering. And over here is something we have through our 5-week program that we host every single year for the last 3 years. We have a 5-week summer program called Jumpstart Your Engineering Career, where we have students pick a problem that they want to solve, and over 5 weeks, what they do is they create a solution. And the group SignScribe that created this device took 5 weeks to solve a problem, which was how to better communicate with the sign language community or the deaf community. And so at the end of the day, they have this cool piece of equipment. And if you can help me here, if you wanna, I'm gonna push this down, and I want you just to say whatever comes to your mind.
Ocean Bowl.
What this machine should do now is translate what you said, and take that and make it sign language, letter by letter, and you see on the screen here. It thought you said how is involved, so it's a little loud in here. We can try again one more time.
Steam your dreams.
And then, what's your dream is what it heard. So when it's loud in here, it's gonna get a little bit of feedback, but you can tell when there's no noise and it's a little bit clearer to hear, it will pick up, it's still picking me up right now. Yeah. It'll pick up what you're saying and then translate letter by letter. What a great thing that the group did is, one, they tried to, and they're in the process of patenting this, and this is a high school group or community college group of students in our summer program last year from all around the county and state of Maryland. And they also have this software that you can see an avatar doing it. I think it's very easy, hopefully, to imagine a society and a world where you talk into a microphone and then you have an avatar or you have a piece of equipment, so that one day in court proceedings or in public libraries or places, people can just read and see with avatars American Sign Language.
For being here, for sharing your amazing products with our students, but also inspiring them to go into STEM careers. And that's what we're about here at Ocean Bowl Games 2025 and STEM Your Dreams, about exposing students to career pathways by allowing them to hands-on engage, but also just encourage them. So we want to thank all of our partners, University of Maryland, Cyber Physical Systems Engineering Program, and we look forward to seeing you all next year at the University at Shady Grove. Signing off.
Go Terps!
Go Terps! Woohoo!
Go Terps!